Technology in events can be amazing, but it can also create a lot of problems. Today we'll look at the 5 most common problems event tech creates in events, and also have a special present for you, so watch through the video. What's up folks, and welcome to another EventMB video. I'm Julius Solaris, your editor, and today we are going to talk about my favorite topic ever, event technology, with a special surprise for you. So I'm not sure if you noticed, but things are changing in the event industry. If you take the biggest trade shows in the industry, they used to be all destination and venues. That's not that anymore. We have a lot of technology companies gaining space in the show floor. Tech is all around the place. There's a lot of content being created, even by people who don't know anything about technology, which is crazy. So a lot of noise, a lot of confusion. All of a sudden, you're overwhelmed with content. I'm here to create a little bit of clarity and get you in the right frame of mind when it gets to event tech. So to clear up all this confusion, I have a laser-focused resource for you. You can get your copy in the description of this video. It's free to download as usual, but I'll get to that in a second. And most of all, what are the problems this resource is going to solve for you? Specifically, these are 5 of the most common problems I've seen in the past 10 years talking about event technology and talking to event tech companies around the world. Having run and sold successfully my own event tech company, I actually know what I'm talking about when it gets to this topic, so hear me out. Number 1 common problem that you encounter when implementing event technology at your event is resistance. And specifically what I mean by that is the usual narrative of event technology is just a tool. Yes, it is just a tool. Technology is a tool to achieve your objective. But let's not use the event tech is just a tool narrative to discard innovation, because I'm feeling that a lot of people, especially those that despise technology, use that as a way not to embrace innovation. And as a result, they're left behind in their event and their company is suffering. So what should you do when that type of narrative is thrown at you? Of course, event technology is just a tool, but so are venues, so are speakers, so is everything that goes into an event, so are all the suppliers. But somehow we don't go to a venue and say, oh yeah, but the venue is just a tool, or to a speaker and say, the speaker is just a tool. We actually spend the time to make the best selection possible. We understand the importance of that tool. Now, I'm here to tell you that event technology is one of the most important tools you will have in your event, whether it's attendee facing or whether it's technology you actually use to manage your own event. So no more event tech is just a tool to discard that innovation wave we actually have to embrace. And actually time is running out, it's been around for a while now. Second most common problem with event tech is bridging strategy with tactics. So I see that the industry is very split in two. There's a lot of people that are very strategic, very high level. They see the big picture, but then when it gets to tools, they don't know how to move. And at the same time, I see a lot of people that are very tactical. They see what their competitors are doing, and all of a sudden say, we have to do that as well. They're doing mobile app, we should be doing mobile app. They're doing Snapchat, we should do Snapchat. So bridging the gap between the two, being able to have a higher level perspective, once again, having our objectives clear when we're looking at tools and tactics, but also being able to be fast and quick and implement stuff and try stuff when we're looking at a strategic point, because it's very easy to say, oh no, we're concerned with the higher level picture and forget about trying new things that can actually turn into quantum leaps when it gets to implementing our event. Third most common pitfall when it gets to using event technology at events is really being too disruptive to the event planning process. And usually that has to do with a very biased perspective towards technology. There's a lot of people in the industry that are tech freaks. They're too excited about doing things with technology. They jump on it, they use too much of it, they spend enormous budget with it, they disrupt all the processes and don't respect others people's work and processes. So how do you make sure that, yes, you implement innovation, but with the right amount that is actually delivering value to the attendees and also to the rest of your team? Because events are very delicate balances of a lot of different pieces that come together. So if you go in with a big disruption piece, with a technology piece, that's going to be a lot of hate towards technology, when actually it should be a lot of hate towards you implementing it wrong. The fourth most common problem that I see with event tech is actually forgetting about who's this technology for. What is the problem? What is the benefit we're trying to give to our attendees? What is the problem we're trying to solve? We sometimes forget about this basic question that actually helps us to make educated choices when it gets to the tools that we want to use. Really, you cannot forget about this. Why are you deciding to use live streaming? Why did you pick that specific mobile app? Why did you jump on that specific social network? So you have to be able to kind of remember that, because otherwise you're lost with tactical execution that doesn't make any sense for anyone involved in the event. Fifth most common problem with event technology, thinking that your boss is silly and actually doesn't want to embrace innovation because they're too rooted in the past and they don't accept new things, and I'm trying to smash this wall of not understanding what my word is about. Well, you know what, let me tell you something. There's a reason why your boss is your boss. It's because probably they understand the bigger picture. They understand that there's no business case in jumping on tools. There's no business case in using something that is just cool and we should do it. So what you should be focusing on and really ask yourself is, am I creating a strong enough business case for the technology that I'm using? Whatever the business is, whether it's engagement, whether it's raising more money for a charity, whatever the objective is it the business case strong enough to actually convince your boss? Because if your boss is good, actually they're never going to say no to a sound, not risky business case. Well, if they say so, probably they are silly. So you may think now that we've looked at these 5 problems, Julius, you're always so good at telling us what not to do and blaming us on these problems. But how do we solve these mammoth problems that we have with event tech and dealing with our boss and dealing with our team? Well, that's the present that I have for you. We're releasing today the Event Tech Bible. This is by far the most comprehensive report, over 100 pages that we've created for you. It is actually aimed at solving these 5 issues, actually many more. It has the most comprehensive strategic framework to approach the use of technology in events, and also 1,000 tips on how to use technology in events. So bridging that gap between strategy and tactics is going to be as easy as it never been before. So make sure you get your copy. Once again, it's a free copy to grab. You can get the link in the description as usual. So this is our present from the Event Manager blog team to you. So if you want more resources like the Event Tech Bible, get more awesome content coming to you in form of video, remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel or like our Facebook page. You're gonna get a lot of these videos, more of these videos from our incredible editorial team coming your way about the current issues about being an event planner today. So give us a like, leave a comment, share the video, and make sure to come back. That's it for me today. Thanks very much for watching.